I am Kendra with Kendra Books and More. This is my second presentation. I presented last year, so I kind of want to give you guys an update from what happened last year. Um, Next slide. So first, for the new people here, if you guys don't know who I am a mom and an author and a lot of other things that's in the future. That's a whole nother day, a whole nother presentation. But today we're going to talk about the book stuff. Um, I have a 5-year-old, nope, I have a 5-year-old daughter who's going on 25, and she is the reason why I started to write books. I'm also a mom to a cat. Her name is Snuggles, and she is my little cuddler. She is 15 years old. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, and I've been here for about 7 years, and that was like one of the best decisions in my life to move to Florida. It changed the way I think, it changed everything for me. Excuse me. And it allowed me to evolve in ways that I never thought that I would evolve, like being a mom and even wanting to pursue to be an entrepreneur. Because being an entrepreneur, it's not easy. I was in IT for 20 years, and I was a worker bee, 9 to 5, work, go home, back and forth. I didn't think anything farther until I moved here to Florida. Um, but I got laid off, 2 months ago, and most people will be devastated because I've been at this job for 11 years. And for me, I was relieved because now I can do what I want to do and I can live in my purpose. And yes, it's a little bit scary because financially I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to live in fear because I know I got this. So I'm going to keep it pushing. Move on. All right, so back to the author part. Currently, I write children books. That's my main focus right now. And my target is to write books for children that looks like me. Because growing up, I didn't have anything positive to see. Images, they were kind of negative. I didn't know to be comfortable in my own skin. We always were trying to change to become something more. And I want to teach that to my daughter. I also want to just not focus on children that looks like me. I want to make it all inclusive where all children know that they're loved, be comfortable in your own skin. You are who you are. And I just want to share cultural differences so that everyone can understand everyone. And I notice when you understand the next person, that compassion is there. Feeling inclusive and being part of something makes life a little bit better. And my goal, or I should say my mission statement, is to change the world one human at a time through my books. In the future, I don't want to just focus on children books. I kind of want to start writing adult books, doing bios, or doing some ghost writing. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking about currently. And then far as the children's perspective, um, I want to turn my children books into videos, like little cartoons, where children can learn lessons instead of reading all day. They can interact and learn different things. So that's a future goal. So my last year since I've been here, I had the opportunity to work with Jerry from Florida Kids Helping Kids. She invited me to be a vendor at the carnival, and that was a heck of an experience. I've been a vendor before, but this was a lot. But this was the best event. I got a lot of tips and tricks from Jerry. She really helped me a lot. She helped me transform my tent into something that was welcoming for children and parents, or people. It got people's attention, and they wanted to know who was I, what was I selling, what was I doing. So I sold the most books I've ever sold. I almost sold out. So that was a good experience. Thank you, Jerry. The next update, so I've been looking for a publisher for about a year, and I finally found one, Mr. Bill. He is helping me revamp my first book. So this is what the cover will look like. The story will still be the same, but it'll be a whole lot more professional. So I'll have access to libraries, schools, and a whole lot other more. So this will up my book sales, and it will expose me a little bit more. So thank you, Bill. All right. And Kendra Books and More, this will probably be the last time you will hear this name because I am thinking to change the name of my business. When I created Kendra Books and More, it was a last minute thing. I needed to do a vendor event. They're like, hey, I need a name. I'm like, I don't know. So I'm like, Kendra Books and More, and I deal with that for the last year, but now I want to be more specific on what I want to give the people. And my goal is to give people books that are filled with imagination, love, inspiration, and just a big boom. So Heartfelt Narratives will be the new name of my business going forward. And my sponsors, these are all the people that help me out with my books. I want to thank Walk Don't Run Travel for being a sponsor. I also want to thank J&S Pressure Washing, Pixelum, thank you, Dan, and All Dry. They were big contributors to helping me get my books out there and just giving me advice and being more confident. Thank you. And how you can help me, I don't need much. I don't think so. I just want the exposure and the feedback. That's pretty much it. Just expose me and get me out there. And here's my contact information. I did change my phone number, so if you do have an old business card, I am working on creating new business cards once I get my new logo and new name up and running. But the email address is the same. My Facebook is right now is still Kendra Books and More. Am I blocking this? Oh, okay, okay. My Facebook page is still Kendra Books and More. I will be changing it. It should be changed by next month, but for now it's still Kendra Books and More. But here's my contact information. And that's it. Thank you.